In last 4 episodes, we saw the most remote places of Himalaya, Spiti, the place which is isolated from the rest of the world for 6 months of year, land which is covered with 20 feet snow in the winter. Still, people of Spiti are living the life with happy faces. The people have simple but hard lifestyle. So let's go to the place where villagers live in sky-high places. The land is like a fairy tale. There are many hidden gems in Spiti and many of them have come to the tourist map nowadays. Spiti Valley is a home of wonders that makes for a lifetime experience. Today we are going to explore some of those places where we can visit world's highest village connected by motorable road, world's highest post office, Asia's highest road span bridge and fossil village of India. It was raining outside all night. As we pitched the tent in the basin of Pin River, we did not sleep throughout the night due to the fear of flash flood. Today we have to move towards the next destination, KAZA. There is only one bus run in between Mood and KAZA in a day. I love rain and cold weather, but this one was too much. We were not prepared for rain, so it was a bit difficult for us to face such a harsh weather. We wrapped up the tent in the rain and left the place to catch the bus. Just 2 weeks before I was recovered from COVID, so I started feeling uneasy, like my lungs are running out of oxygen while climbing those small hilly patch. Bus left Mood village on time. Just look at the kind gesture of bus driver. As this is the only bus running throughout the day, so bus driver is waiting for each and every villagers, those who want to go to KAZA, so that no one will miss the bus. It took 1.5 hours to reach KAZA. KAZA is basically a big town in Spiti, also sub-divisional headquarters of the Spiti Valley. If you are solitude and nature lover, then you will find KAZA will be the boring place. Many people says there is nothing special places to visit in KAZA. We also not that much interested to stay in KAZA. We tried for hitchhiking to nearby villages, but our plan failed. We also tried for renting the bike, but we came to know that the bike rent facility closed due to the license plate issue. Finally, we decided to stay in KAZA and went throughout the unknown path. We spent whole day in the basin of Spiti River. Yesterday we tried all budget-friendly options of travel, but we did not succeed in it. Finally, we hired a cab through local taxi service in KAZA. Cab was not a budget traveling option in Spiti. It cost us around 3000 rupees. By this cab, we were going to visit the most remote villages of Spiti. Some of them are LANGZA, the fossil village of India, Hikkim, which have highest post office in the world, KOMIC, the highest village in the world connected by motorable road, key village where the largest monastery of Spiti located, Kibber village. From here we can visit to the Asia's highest road suspension bridge. All these villages are on highest altitude and one of the most isolated place of Spiti, which is also home of snow leopard. Today the weather was a bit cloudy, but still there was unique freshness in the ambience. All the way we were going through the motorable dirt road, it was also raining lightly. First we reached to the LANGZA, a high altitude village in the western Himalayas of India that is made up of small group of people living in the Tibetan style mud and stone houses, and which are surrounded by the snow-capped mountains and the rolling hills of the mighty Himalayas. The interesting thing is that the LANGZA and most of the Spiti valley was under the ancient Tethyan Sea. The entire mountain landscape that we see today was all under a huge ocean before the tectonic plates moved, as I explained in my previous video. But the fossils of these ancient marine animals still exist in and around in LANGZA. The most commonly found fossils were the ammonites. Ammonites were the sea creatures used during the period of Earth history known as the Jurassic and Cretaceous period. Together this represents a time interval of about 140 million years. The fossils, which rare treasure for geologists and which are dating back a couple of 100 million years ago in a remote villages of Spiti, are being mined and sold by locals in a very cheap rate to the tourist. Indian government also don't have any control over this. There are no signboards to warn visitors. Also local peoples are not aware of this treasure. But being a responsible travelers, one should not buy or take out those fossils remains out of those landscapes. Apart from fossils, LANGZA also famous for its own and unique Buddha statue. At the first glance of the village, one will instantly notice a huge golden colored Buddha statue which is believed to be around 1,000 years old. It is the tallest structure in the village and is located atop hill. KOMIC. The village is situated at a towering altitude of around 15,027 feet above sea level. KOMIC is supposed to be the highest village with motorable road in the continent of Asia. The village is also believed to be the highest village in the world which is connected by the motorable road. The village monastery is situated at the entrance and the village says that the monastery is more than 500 years old. KOMIC village also has a single restaurant which claims the highest altitude restaurant in the world. Here we did a breakfast and moved to our next destination. Hikkim is a small village in Spiti is known for housing the world's highest post office. Besides this universal fact, the scenic location of the place makes it perfectly holiday destination for those in the search of tranquility. Rinchen Chering has been serving at the post office as a postmaster for more than 30 years now. He has been here since the inception of this post office and joined at the young age of 22, just because he was a fast runner and owned a bicycle. For all these years, the man has been doing all the work single-handedly and loyally.